Gather around, football fanatics. In this video, we dive deep into the mesmerizing showdown between Real Madrid and Manchester United. The pitch witnessed a tactical symphony as Real Madrid's high-press and zoning system took center stage, leaving football enthusiasts in awe. From Jude's magical midfield presence to Rodrygo's unique off-the-ball runs, this game had it all. Join us as we dissect each strategic move, individual brilliance, and game-changing moments that define this epic clash. Zoning system and high press. Real Madrid's high-pressing system was well executed. Initiated in specific zones 10, 11, and 12 to force turnovers and regain possession quickly. The choice of these zones indicates their intention to press high up the pitch and put pressure on Manchester United's build-up play. By engaging in the opposition's half, Real Madrid aimed to disrupt their passing rhythm and force hurried decisions. The pressing structure involved 5 players working in harmony. One player would aggressively press the ball carrier to apply immediate pressure, while 2 players provided support, staying close to the pressing player to cut off passing options and angles. These supporting players were crucial in closing down spaces and forcing the ball carrier into difficult situations. Additionally, the remaining 2 players focused on blocking passing lanes to the nearest opponents, making it challenging for Manchester United to play through the lines. The success of this high press hinged on the attributes of the players involved. Pace and positional awareness were essential. Players needed the speed to close down opponents quickly and the tactical intelligence to anticipate their movements and passes. Defensive shape and midfield setup. Real Madrid's defensive shape was anchored by the double pivot system involving Camavinga and Tchouaméni. They formed a compact and disciplined box in front of the goal, acting as a defensive shield and limiting the opposition's access to dangerous areas. Jude, playing in central positions, became the crucial link between defense and attack. His improved positioning in this match showcased his growth and maturity as a midfielder. By dropping back to receive the ball and aiding in defensive efforts, he provided stability to the team's core. Modric's positioning on the right side of midfield allowed him to utilize his exceptional vision and passing ability to initiate attacks from wide areas. His experience and skill in this role contributed to Real Madrid's smooth transitions from defense to attack. Attacking setup. During the attacking phases, Real Madrid displayed a dynamic and fluid formation. Camavinga's forward movements allowed him to contribute to attacking plays, while Tchouaméni acted as the pivot in the middle, dictating the tempo of the build-up. Jude's man-of-the-match performance was nothing short of magical. Positioned in the heart of Real Madrid's midfield, he orchestrated play with sublime finesse and intelligence. Jude's positioning and ability to drop back during defensive phases proved crucial in neutralizing Manchester United's attacks and disrupting their rhythm. However, it was in the attacking third where Jude truly shone, displaying an otherworldly understanding of space and creating numerical superiority during build-up plays. His movements were a sight to behold, pulling defenders with him as he traversed diagonally from left to right, opening up channels for his teammates to exploit. Jude's remarkable impact and improved positioning made him the fulcrum of Real Madrid's midfield, a force to be reckoned with, and the pivotal difference-maker in this unforgettable encounter. Vini and Rodrygo's preference to occupy more central spaces provided them with the opportunity to cut inside and participate actively in combination play. This inward movement created spaces for the full-backs to exploit the wide areas and stretch the opposition's defensive structure. Rodrygo's unique off-the-ball runs, diagonally from Zone 14 to Zone 18, were cleverly designed to drag defenders away from Zone 14. This created more space for midfielders like Camavinga, Modric, and Jude to exploit, shooting opportunities from distance, catching Manchester United's defense off guard. Fran Garcia's role on the left flank resembled Marcelo's style of play, with a focus on overlapping runs and offensive contributions. His ability to transition from a deeper defensive position to an advanced winger allowed Real Madrid to maintain width in their attacking play. On the other side, Carvajal adjusted his game to focus more on defensive duties, specifically marking and containing Garnacho. This tactical adaptation allowed Real Madrid to have a well-balanced approach in attack and defense, with Fran Garcia providing attacking impetus on one side and Carvajal providing defensive solidity on the other. Roll-off center-backs. Real Madrid's center-backs played an integral role in launching attacks from the back. When Camavinga and Tchouaméni formed the double pivot system, the center-backs stayed narrow to create passing lanes for longer balls over the top. This strategy allowed them to exploit the runs of attackers, making incisive runs in behind the defense, as was evident in Real Madrid's first goal. The center-backs' passing accuracy and vision were crucial in executing this tactic effectively. Their ability to pick out precise long balls contributed to Real Madrid's offensive threat and provided an alternative route to bypass the opposition's press. Camavinga emerged as the standout performer in this match. His impressive statistical performance, with 83 touches, 92% pass accuracy, 3 completed long balls, for duels won, 3 clearances, 3 interceptions, and 2 tackles, underlined his all-round impact on the game. Camavinga's positioning in the second half just ahead of Cruz was a tactical masterstroke. It allowed him to roam freely and influence both the attacking and defensive phases. His dynamism and versatility in this advanced role disrupted Manchester United's midfield structure, providing Real Madrid with a crucial advantage in the central areas. The young midfielder showcased his ability to transition seamlessly between defense and attack. His work rate, ball-winning skills, and distribution were key in sustaining Real Madrid's control of the game. Joselu's role as a false nine was pivotal in linking up the team's play. His movement and understanding of space enabled the attacking players to make intelligent runs around him, opening up channels for progressive play. His bicycle kick was the cherry on the top. Cruz's role as a deep-lying playmaker was essential in providing stability to the midfield and initiating attacks from the back. His composure on the ball, combined with his ability to find key passes, allowed Camavinga to operate with more freedom and influence the game further up the pitch. Brahim Diaz's dribbling skills were evident, and with time and experience, he could develop better decision-making and find passing lanes more effectively in tight spaces. Nico Paz, being a young and developing player, has room for growth and learning. However, his presence on the pitch showcases Real Madrid's commitment to nurturing and integrating young talents into the squad. Conclusion: Real Madrid's tactical setup and individual performances demonstrated a well-coordinated and disciplined approach to the game. The high press, defensive shape, and fluid attacking formation allowed them to dominate Manchester United throughout the match. Camavinga's standout performance and his impact on the game, both in attack and defense, showed the potential for him to become a crucial figure for Real Madrid in the future. Furthermore, the adaptability of players like Rodrygo, Fran Garcia, and Carvajal in their respective roles highlights the versatility and depth in Real Madrid's squad. The team's tactical understanding and execution, combined with the individual brilliance of its players, led to a convincing victory over Manchester United, setting a positive tone for the future of the club.